Another thing I've learned in this process of stepping into uncertainty and letting go of something that you have worked so hard on in your past is that to put your value on things outside of yourself is a trap because the things that you value, like your car, your house, your business, the value that you put on it is fake because its value is really only what other people will pay for it. I learned this lesson when we downsized, when I had to sell a lot of equipment and shelving and office furniture. And I thought it was worth a lot because I paid a lot for it and I insured it for a lot. And really, it wasn't worth much. Equipment that I had paid like $9,000 for sold at auction for under 100. And man, did that hurt me. And the lesson that I learned is stop putting my value on things outside of myself. My value is internal. My value is based on how I interact with the world, how I share myself with my friends. Actually, I take that back. My value is based on how I interact with me, how I feel heard by me, how I express myself in the world, how I interact with my divine allies, how I connect with the world around me. That's where my value is. And to stop putting it on these trappings around me, what kind of purse I carry and what kind of home I have. Sure, absolutely. Making sure I have a home and I have a car to get me from A to Z so I can get to my next job is 100% valuable. But what kind of car I have, whether it's something that's like almost 10 years old, okay, fine. It runs, it starts, it runs great. Whether my home is the latest, greatest, and most awesome, I don't care if my couch is a little torn up by my cats. Okay, I'll fix that later. But to stop putting my personal value on that. And that's one of the many lessons that I think is very important for me to take away right now because I put my value on how successful my company was doing. I put my value on how many candles I was selling and making. Yeah, that was important. Yes, I need to go forward with a plan. I need to go forward with a strategy. But it's not my value. That was my company's value, really, as much as I put down for the banks, for the insurance. That was a number on a piece of paper. And its real value is what somebody's willing to pay to buy it. That's its real value at the end of the day. And it all depends on the economy. And it all depends on is it a buyer's market or a seller's market? So it's all kind of vapor. When you put your personal value on that, when it's not a seller's market, you kind of feel a little crushed. It's a big lesson and it's worth learning because my value is here. My value is how I interact with you. My value is how I show up in this world. And I hope that I'm showing up with integrity, with authenticity, majority of the time. I know I don't do it all the time. This is Jackie. I hope I'm showing up for you.